We're all taught to litter, but we're not taught to not ghost. How are they similar? Let me explain. In today's metaphysical moment, I'm Christina Wiltsey. Today we are talking about the karma of ghosting. Ghosting is not just about avoiding someone. It is creating an energetic tie that will need to be dealt with at some point in this life or the next. Believe me, I've seen it with more and more and more people. Think of it like an invisible karmic IOU that you are eventually going to have to redeem. We all know why we ghost. Avoidance is becoming like an Olympic sport. It's exacerbated by technology, which has taken away some of the fundamental de-escalation techniques that we have as human, which is hearing someone's voice, looking into someone's eyes, and all sorts of nonverbal communication that let us know that someone is not actually a threat. And so without those things, our tendency is to create what I call projection fields. Projection fields are these places in which we create a story of a projection of our own interior self, and we assume the worst about how the person's going to react, and we assume the worst about their motivations for how they would like to behave. This means that we are creating a projection field that is entirely our own and has nothing to do with the other person. Without the fundamental human connection of voice, eye contact, and nonverbal communication, our de-escalation tactics, as well as our ability to dissipate the projection field, goes away. So what do we do? The next time you feel like ghosting, think of these two things. One, you are creating a karmic mess that will need to be cleaned up in a future life. If that's not a good enough reason, I can't convince you otherwise. And two, pick up the phone. Pick up the phone because you are then using the most classic de-escalation technique that humans have to dissolve their own projection fields, which is voice. It helps with everything. Be responsible. Don't litter karmically. This is your metaphysical moment for today. Thanks for joining.